and welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I was playing Elvira's Scared Stiff here on the Pinball Arcade, and really enjoy it. And a friend of mine actually has this physical, actual pinball table. We've gone around to his place many times and had a few drinks, had a few laughs, really enjoyed it. Especially, there are parts of the game where Elvira will be coaxing you on and giving you nice compliments as you're playing the game, some of which can be a little racy sometimes. And I wanted to play what the game was like right out of the box here.
Nice move. Wake me up when you're done. Let's have a free game.
Now, it was exactly that. It was the wake me up when you're done comment, and also have a free game she just mentioned, where you see her sitting in her bed. First of all, the wake me up when you're done comment was something that I remember the actual pinball machine saying a few times, because one of my friends at the parties used to always get embarrassed when he heard that. And we always had a laugh. But then when I heard her say, have a free game, I thought, wait a second, that's not how it was on the arcade machine, or sorry, the pinball machine. What's going on here? And then...
I hate frogs. Hey, get up! What are you, dead or something? Watch this.
The thief in the coffin! Hey, that's me!
Then she says, what are you, dead or something? Watch this! And we hear the scream of the stiff in the coffin, and there's usually a third line in there, something a little racy. And I also remember, hang on, when she does the have another game and she's sitting on her bedpost, she mentions another notch from my bedpost on my friend's pinball machine. So I thought, what's going on here? And in fact, have a little listen. She says it again right here.
Have a free game.
Yeah, she says have a free game, and that's not the version I know. I know she says another notch from my bedpost. And in this section here, where I'm getting all these jackpots, after you do it enough times, I know she says, you're giving me multiple jackpots. So this is very hot under the collar, racy kind of language, and I'm sorry that I usually try to keep my videos as clean and family friendly as possible, but with this video, that's just not going to happen. And in fact, the designers of the pinball machine made it so that you could have a family-friendly version of this machine playing, and I guess the Pinball Arcade makers have set it up so that that is the version you play by default. But there is a way to change it. Now, I just thought, well, wait a minute, are all of the racy comments gone? No, in fact, I'm about to do a particular goal on the spider hole here where she unlocks, or where we unlock one of the deadheads, and she says one of her famous comments.
The spider hole is lit.
Who comes? Stop the spider!
Ah, the Deadhead Family Album.
Good head!
My favorite.
Watch the ball!
So yeah, she's got some of her comments, but not all of them, and I want full-on, lewd, naughty version of Elvira. So let me show you how we can do that. We need to go to the main menu, and I first found out that this was possible in the Pinball Arcade version of Scared Stiff from Croooow, who's a big YouTuber who does a lot of Pinball Arcade stuff. I was trying to find his video to put a link down below for credit where credit's due, but I couldn't find his video anymore, so maybe it got taken down or something. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what Croooow showed me in his video. What we need to do is, first of all, go over to the table menu, and here you can check the instructions or check the leaderboards or that kind of stuff. But we want to go down to the Pro menu. And unfortunately, you do need to purchase the Pro version of this table in order to access what we need to get into. And you can see here what the price is for up here in Canada. And I'm about to do a jump cut where I then jump onto the store, I buy the Pro mode, so that I can then get to the next part of the menu. So that's here. I've now bought it. What I want to do is turn on operator mode. And when I do that, I get warned, well, now you can do anything in the table, so it won't count for achievements or leaderboard or any of that kind of stuff, or multiplayer. That's fine. We want to get into this operator mode, and then we need to open the coin door. Now this is going to look really weird to anybody who's never seen the inside of a real pinball machine, but if you swing open a coin door, there are these 4 buttons inside for navigating the computer, the CPU inside the pinball machine itself. The far left is an escape button, or back out of what you're currently in. You've got a plus and minus to go up and down, whatever your options are, and then enter on the far right to say yes, or submit, or okay. So the first thing we get into is the B menu, which is for bookkeeping, where you can look at how many coins you've earned, that kind of thing. We don't care about the bookkeeping. We actually want to escape out of the B menu and go back to the A menu using the minus sign, and that'll get us to adjustments. Then we hit enter and we go into the adjustments menu. Now A1 is your standard adjustments, so now we need to navigate with the little plus over so that we're now selecting A2, which is the feature adjustments. Then we want to enter the feature adjustments. Again, this is very confusing, but follow along with me. Here I can do things like item number 1 is you can turn on and off the ability to buy an extra ball. Item number 2 is, well, I can't remember what item number 2 is. Let's just have a look here. Buy in, yeah, we got flipper sounds. Basically, I want to go down this list to number 31 on the list here. So what do we got? 12, 13, 14. Yeah, essentially I'm just going down this list so that I can find item 31, which is family mode. And here it is. This is family mode, which as you can see is currently turned on, and that's why we're not getting any naughty comments. So we want to turn that off, and the way to do that, you need to kind of follow my highlighted light lit up buttons on screen there. Through the minus sign, I was able to turn that off. Then I tried to hit escape, and that actually canceled what I was doing. So I had to go back over to family mode, change it from escape over to enter. Then I could change the on selection to an off with the minus. And then I had to hit enter, and it gave me a warning, if you don't do anything, it'll revert. So I hit enter again, and that actually saved it. Now family mode is off, and that's what we want to do. And then I just back out of this menu, and we have got family mode turned off. Now, one significant thing, if you want to play it this way, you have to leave operator mode turned on. If you turn it back off, we're going to go back to the defaults, and therefore family mode will be back on. But let's give it a whirl now, and you'll see that naughty mode is enabled.
Ready to play? Hey, get up! What are you, dead or something? Watch this. I'll get him up.
The fifth in the coffin! Hey, that's me!
Yay! So we've got her saying, I'll get him up. And that's the way I remember it playing on the machine. I'm going to just let it run here. You'll see there's a few other comments, including her, another notch in my bedpost.
Jackpot!
You've been practicing!
Another notch for my bedpost. What the?
Oh, that just made me feel!
What a huge bonus! What the?
There we go. There is how to get Elvira's Scared Stiff to be its proper naughty self. If you want to have the innuendo, if you want to have proper Elvira experience, that's how you do it. That's how you go in there to the Pinball Arcade and get her back the way she should be.
This thing is huge.
I hope these instructions are helpful. Again, it was a little bit of a finagling to figure out that menu, but I hope it's clear in my instructions. And again, the one warning is not only do you need to have Pro mode, but you also need to leave the operator mode on in order to always get those comments. All right, well, that's it. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.